All right, welcome back to Ringside Review, folks. I'm the Judge Harrison, and sitting across from me, as always, is the one and only Enforcer Marcus. And Marcus, we're talking 2026 today, which might seem a little far off, but the whispers are getting louder, and honestly, they're sending shivers down my spine in the best possible way.
Shivers, Judge? You know what it's doing to me? It's making me want to jump out of my seat. We're talking about a potential mega bout, a historic clash, an absolute earthquake in the boxing world. Naoya, the monster Inoue, right? Up against Junto Nakatani. Tokyo Dome, baby. Can you even imagine that?
I can, and I have been extensively. I mean, let's just set the stage here for a second. We're talking about two of Japan's absolute finest, two bona fide pound-for-pound talents, both on an incredible trajectory, potentially meeting in their prime. Inoue, who we've seen dominate multiple weight classes, and Nakatani, who's just been a force of nature, especially since moving up. This isn't just a big fight, it's a generational event.
A generational event, Judge? I'm telling you, it's bigger than that. It's a national event. Two titans from the same country, both revered, both absolute killers in the ring. You know, we talk about dream fights all the time, but this one actually feels like it could happen. And the implications, oh man, the implications are just mind-blowing.
Let's break it down stylistically for a moment, Marcus. Inoue the Monster is known for his devastating power, his incredible timing, and his relentless pressure. He's got that ability to just walk you down, find the opening, and it's lights out. His footwork is sublime, his defense is underrated, and his ring IQ is through the roof. He makes elite fighters look ordinary. Yo, fight fans! This is Jay the Judge Harrison, and Marcus the Enforcer. If you love boxing, you gotta eat like a champion. We are giving away the powerful new cookbook, Eat Like Champion, the Boxer's Cookbook. Absolutely free. Want it? Just scan the QR code right now. Fuel your body, train your mind, and stay locked in with Ring Robbery Records. Scan the code and get your free gift today. Now back to the show. And that's not an exaggeration.
Absolutely, Judge. Inoue is a force of nature, a true anomaly. But then you look at Nakatani, right? The enigma, his reach, his southpaw stance, his incredible precision. He's not just a power puncher. He's a surgeon in there. He sets things up, he's patient, and then boom! That left hand, that straight left, it's a game changer. And his body work, forget about it. He breaks guys down.
Exactly. Nakatani brings a completely different puzzle to the table. He's taller, he's got that significant reach advantage over Inoue, and he uses it so effectively. We've seen him control distance beautifully. His ability to fight at range and then step in with those powerful, accurate shots is really something to behold. He's not going to be intimidated by Inoue's reputation. He's got that quiet confidence.
No intimidation whatsoever. This ain't no ordinary contender. Nakatani is a champion, a multiple weight world champion just like Inoue. He's been in there with tough guys, he's faced adversity, and he's always come out on top. He's not just some guy hoping for a payday. He genuinely believes he can win this fight. And that, Judge, is what makes it so exciting.
It certainly does. Now, the weight class is going to be crucial here. Inoue is currently campaigning at super bantamweight, and it seems like he's settling in perfectly there. Nakatani just moved up to bantamweight and absolutely decimated Alexandro Santiago to win the WBC title. The natural progression would be for Nakatani to move up to super bantamweight, or perhaps a catchweight could be negotiated, but the idea of them meeting at a comfortable weight for both would be ideal.
Yeah, and let's be real, Judge. If this fight happens, they'll make the weight work. It's too big, too important. I mean, we're talking about legacy-defining stuff here. For Inoue, it's about cementing his status as one of the all-time greats, not just in Japan, but globally. For Nakatani, it's the opportunity to slay the monster and claim that undisputed throne, to truly step into that global superstar status.
Absolutely. Think about the historical context. An all-Japanese clash of this magnitude at the Tokyo Dome. That stadium has seen some legendary sporting events, but a boxing match between two active prime pound-for-pound Japanese fighters? That would be a first, and it would be absolutely monumental. The atmosphere alone would be electric. I can only imagine the build-up, the press conferences, the intensity.
Electric doesn't even begin to cover it, Judge. It would be a tsunami of anticipation. Imagine the entire country, the entire boxing world, focused on one arena, on two of their own. It's not just a fight, it's a cultural phenomenon waiting to happen. And you know, both these guys are incredibly humble, incredibly respectful outside the ring. But once that bell rings, they're pure predators.
Indeed. So let's play matchmaker and analyst for a second. If this fight does happen, how do you see it unfolding? Inoue's aggressive seek-and-destroy mentality against Nakatani's longer, more precise, and somewhat tactical approach. Who dictates the pace early on?
Oh, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? My gut tells me Inoue tries to impose himself early, like he always does. He'll want to get inside Nakatani's reach, test that chin. But Nakatani isn't going to stand there and be a punching bag. He's got that incredible footwork, he'll be moving, he'll be countering. I think we'll see a lot of tactical chess in the first few rounds, both guys looking for tells.
I agree. Nakatani's jab will be absolutely crucial. He needs to establish that jab to keep Inoue at bay, to create angles, and to disrupt Inoue's rhythm. If he can do that, he might be able to frustrate the monster, which is something very few fighters have ever managed to do. Inoue, on the other hand, will be looking to slip those jabs, close the distance, and unleash those punishing combinations.
And you know what else is key, Judge? The body shots. Nakatani's body work is phenomenal. If he can slow Inoue down, chip away at his stamina, that could be a huge factor in the later rounds. But then again, Inoue has an iron chin, and he's shown he can take a shot and fire right back with interest. It's a true test of wills, of skill, of everything.
Absolutely. Inoue's chin has been tested against some big punchers, and he's always come through. But Nakatani hits different. He's got that snap in his punches, and his accuracy is pinpoint. I'm telling you, this isn't just a slugfest. It's a high-level boxing match where every single tactical decision, every subtle movement could make the difference.
It's going to be a chess match at blinding speed, Judge. Imagine the exchanges. Both guys are capable of ending a fight with one punch. One mistake, one misstep, and it could be over. But they're also durable. I honestly think this one goes deep into the championship rounds. It's not just a quick knockout for either guy.
I tend to agree, Marcus. While both possess fight-ending power, their defensive acumen and ring generalship are also elite. They're not just brawlers, they're intelligent fighters. So we're likely looking at a prolonged, intense battle, which is precisely what fans crave. This is the kind of fight that transcends boxing. You know, it brings in casual viewers, it creates new fans.
Oh, it absolutely does. This is the kind of fight you tell your grandkids about. I remember when Inoue fought Nakatani at the Tokyo Dome. It's legendary stuff in the making. And let's not forget the sheer pride on the line. Both of these guys are incredibly proud athletes, representing their gyms, their families, and their country. There's no quitting in either of them.
That's a critical point, Marcus. The mental fortitude of both these athletes is off the charts. They've both faced tough moments in their careers, and they've always found a way to dig deep and prevail. So when they face each other, you're looking at two individuals who simply refuse to lose. That's a recipe for an all-time classic.
Exactly. It's not just about who's got the harder punch or the faster feet. It's about who wants it more when they're both exhausted, when they're both hurt, when every fiber of their being is screaming to stop. That's when the true champion emerges. And honestly, both these guys are true champions.
Now we're talking 2026, so there's a little bit of time for both fighters to potentially have another bout or two before this mega clash. What would you like to see them do in the interim? Does another title defense for each make sense, or should they be preserving themselves for this ultimate showdown?
You know, the purist in me says they should stay active, keep honing their skills, maybe take on another top contender, just to keep that edge. But the promoter in me, the fan in me, says let's get this fight done as soon as possible, with no detours. Minimize the risk, maximize the reward. But if they do fight, I want to see them challenged, you know? Not just a tune-up, a real test to keep them sharp.
I think smart matchmaking is key. Keep them active, keep them sharp, but avoid unnecessary wars that could detract from the main event. A solid defense against a ranked contender, perhaps someone with a style that can mimic certain aspects of their future opponent without giving too much away. It's a delicate balance.
It truly is, Judge. And honestly, I'm already counting down the days. The speculation alone is enough to get you hyped. This is